Hey everybody, we are back.
Yes, we are.
And it is time for the top 8 of this beautiful Conquest tournament. We are going to be bringing you a match featuring Seth and Dustin. Seth will be piloting Ragnar, if you can believe it. Ragnar over Kato, unbelievable. And everybody at home, go ahead and guess who Ragnar is going to be up against. Go ahead and place your bets now, vote for it. We'll give you a few seconds, but we'll go ahead and tell you anyway. It's Kith. Surprise, surprise, puppy surprise.
She's back.
She's back. She's better than ever. But this is going to be an interesting list. So a little bit of background about Seth first. He's playing Ragnar, of course. He's from the States. He's our 8th seed. He was top at the U.S. Nationals, second at Regionals, and he's been playing since the game came out, and this is his second time at Worlds. So he's a vet. What do we know about Dustin?
He was the first seed. He went undefeated yesterday, playing Dark Elder. Actually, no Dustin. He's from Wisconsin. I played against him in the regional we had here at FFG. He got second place, and he made top 16 Worlds last year. And he's been playing since the game came out. Very good player.
Far out. And let's kind of dive into their list. Let's look at Seth real quick. He is running Ragnar. He is not allied with anybody.
Wow.
How very interesting.
That is.
And he's running literally 2 or 3 copies of every single card outside of his signature squad, including 2 copies of Exterminatus, everybody. Can you believe that? 2 copies? 2 of them. Two. Nobody runs Exterminatus, as the story goes, so here he is with 2 of them.
We'll see if his opponent walks into one of those.
It could be. I hope that happens. I haven't seen an Exterminatus played in a long time, and it looks like our players are already right into it. Let's go ahead and get our planets queued up. That way we can follow along with you guys as best as possible. First planet is Lanham. That allows you to move a non-warlord unit you control to a planet of your choice. Second up is Karnath, which allows you to trigger another planet's battle ability, followed at 3rd planet by Farron, another target non-warlord unit. At 4th planet, Barlas. And at 5th planet, Taurus. Alright, so we already have one of the, what are those units called? The signature squad guys. Blackmane, Sentinels deployed at planet 4. And on the other side we have
Kith Chimera Master,
2
double.
Chimera Masters at 1 and 2. And then a scout at planet 5.
Incubus Warrior just trumped the Blackmane Sentinel. And then promotion trumped him right back.
He got a promotion. He's going to be buying a Mercedes. 3 resources left for Ragnar.
So Dustin has initiative. I love having the first planet be platinum and have initiative, because if you win that, you can move one of your non-warlord units from anywhere to a different planet.
That's right.
So you can see where your opponent goes and maybe try to fight them later on, or if they're going to pick off one of your smaller units and move it away before they kill it with their warlord.
Sounds like a plan.
It's probably my favorite plan in the game. Just a lot of versatility.
Right.
Oh, looks like he's going to try to fight him for the first planet.
That's right.
Plays a war biker.
Bikers, yeah.
2-3, another warlord groupie. Gets +2 attack by warlords there.
Sounds good. Looks like we have 1 resource left for Seth. And they are, at least Dustin's picking up a dial. Might be ready to dial this game up, everybody. And let's look at the planets real quick while we're waiting. Looks like the first path to victory is going to be with red icons.
5th planet.
Green or red, actually. They both come together at the 5th planet. Blue again, underrepresented. All right. We've got Ragnar going to the 1st planet, Kith going to the 4th. And, of course, the Sentinels beeline right out of there before Kith smacks him around. That's going to make it a pretty uphill battle for the Dark Eldar at the 1st planet, Planum. Let's shake out command. Getting some cards and resources.
There's no piles for Dustin, so
that's right.
That can be a big difference.
Everybody got something this round, which is nice. Get to see some action from both the players. That's what we like.
Swing with the Warbikers for 4.
That's right.
That's a dead Chimera. Dustin has an Arkan's Tear, but no point in using this turn.
Yeah, not going to avail much at this particular battle. Swinging and shielding. With an Indomitable.
Yeah, it's a little surprising, but wants to keep the damage off his unit so the War Leader doesn't pick him off later on.
That's right.
So
that's right.
you always got to think about that War Leader.
All right, so he activates the planet ability to move those bikers over to the second planet.
Then set up for next turn.
That's right, no battle there. And then, of course, there will be a battle at the fourth planet, but there's nobody to fight.
That's a good ability, so make his opponent discard a card at random.
That's right. All right, so plan him to the Space Marines. We gear up to see the next battle, or planet, that is.
Well, you have Taurus sitting out there. Looks like they'll favor Seth.
That's right. Sliding him down, getting ready to make some room here. And
Asius.
yeah, that's right. That one allows you to steal a resource from your opponent, granting no cards, 2 resources, and a green icon to the person who wins it.
So we have Karnith as the first planet. When you trigger that battle ability, you can copy another planet's battle ability, which is very, very useful.
Yes.
Having a Taurus sitting down there on planet 4, it looks like Seth might want to win the first planet, trigger that, and draw 3 cards or get 3 resources if his opponent has more units than him. Which is most likely with all those tokens going around, Chimeras. Looks like he played another Incubus Warrior to trump the Scout.
Those Incubus Warriors are just amazing.
But he played a Taurus, which is dangerous because his opponent would love to trigger that planet ability. I would probably not do that.
Void Pirate coming in.
This makes his opponent want to commit to even more.
We have a nice fight now for
See
command.
a War Leader in Dark Elder's hand.
The first appearance of a War Leader in the top 16 on camera.
Yeah. Playing a Pact of the Homunculi. Probably the weakest card in Dark Elder deck, in every Dark Elder deck.
Got a Primal Howl out of hand.
So that was a good thing to get rid of those.
Yeah, those cards are amazing.
It's a Twisted Laboratory in Dustin's hand. I don't see that card too often anymore.
Yeah, you don't. I think you are correct in
he's
spotting
playing
that.
1 copy of it.
Oh, man.
Suffering.
Suffering on
-2 attack.
How can you be suffering on a bike? That just is too cool for suffering.
Yep. There's a Slith Mercenary. Gotta watch out it doesn't backfire.
That's true. You can pay 2 credits to take control of it.
Yep. Seth has, looks like 3 credits. Dustin has 0, so
he might just yoink it.
He might next turn, yeah.
And if he does, even now, I mean, it would help him retain command.
Yeah, there goes Seth going to Taurus. Like
Yep.
I said earlier, just made it too obvious.
Too obvious. Because that battle ability is potent. All right, so Dark Eldar are getting 1st, 3rd, and maybe 5th. Space Marines getting 2nd and 3rd.
I see a Chimera down he just drew.
Ooh.
That'll definitely change the game.
Yeah, it will.
As it usually does. Very hard to play against a Den.
Yeah, right.
Extremely difficult. Unless you can pick off their tokens, which isn't easy, but if they get too many tokens out there, it's going to be a nightmare.
Still hoping for that Exterminatus as well.
So Seth only has 2 cards in hand.
It's not going to be a lot to fall back on if things get tough. He has a lot of resources, though. You may start focusing on planets with card draw for future command.
If I was Dustin, I would have retreated with Packmaster Kith there. So then the Warbikers would lose its +2 attack and it should be a 0-3.
That's a good call.
Now he just lost a token really for no reason.
You sure that's really not why you're playing this here? You're just too good at this. You got this down.
Well, it's like should be a good thing because you do have Taurus later on.
Yep.
I mean, in the game here, I guess that maybe thinking ahead there. You want to lose a token. Because currently there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that'd probably be. So if he loses his Incubus Warrior, he'll have 5. His opponent should have 5.
All right, so
maybe Seth probably shouldn't have attacked that Chimera token.
Yeah. So Karnas to the Dark Eldar and Dustin, giving them a red and a blue icon. So 2 blues for both, and a red and a green respectively.
Going after Ragnar, wise choice. Want to make sure you don't kill off his units.
That's right.
Oh.
And an eager recruit.
Eager recruit, really.
Love it.
Why would he need that?
I don't know.
He has initiative there.
Yeah, get the swing now for some reason.
Finish off the warriors.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it later on. He'll probably retrieve the warrior, but.
And there it is. Dead Incubus Warrior.
Those recruits can be very powerful if timed right.
Yes, very, very powerful indeed.
With Taurus sitting there for at least another 3 turns, now Seth has more units, so.
No benefit for Dustin. Or excuse me, Seth. All right, ready him up.
Ragnar's got his Frostfang on him.
Always nice.
Happy for to use it as 3 shields, but there's times you play it can be very useful. And Seth could have retreated some of his units there, like his V recruit. That's not really doing much to Taurus at the moment, but left it there.
And the final planet is Yvarn. Each player puts a unit into play.
Just like last game, last planet.
That's a Tricon, of course. 0 cards, 1 resource.
So it might be Dustin has quite a few cards and resources.
Yeah,
looks like double war leader.
Whoa.
Got his den sitting there. I'm sure he'll play that. With Siren's Influx, might do that first.
Yeah, beware, guys.
Get that the first planet. Extremely strong card.
This game is also playing extremely fast. We're already on our 3rd turn.
Yeah. He bought the mercenary.
Paid 2, coming over.
There's the den. Currently only 1 token in play for the den, but soon to be 2.
That's right.
Can't tell what he just played there.
Yes, something perfectly hidden.
Another Sentinel, maybe? No, Tactical
The
Squad.
Cardinis. My favorite.
Love that name.
Sounds Italian.
Great card against Dark Elder, area effect 1.
Yeah, it sure is.
Playing a Road Trader there. And Seth matches him with another Rogue Trader.
That's right, man. Quid pro quo here. This command struggle is getting intense.
And he plays as Twisted Lab. That can effectively blank any army units, text box. So you could take away that area effect if you wanted to.
Probably a good idea.
Sitting on double War Leader, Harkins Terror. That must be a good feeling.
Yes. Not the money to play it for now, but let's see how he does with command.
Going for another mercenary.
More mercenaries.
Wow. His opponent still has 4 resources. His opponent passed for a turn, so. But next turn, if you still got those resources, you might just quietly buy that too.
That's true.
But with Taurus sitting out there, is that the right play? I mean.
Yeah, it's a dicey future for that one. All right. Old Kith going to planet 2 as well as Ragnar.
Going to planet 2. Trigger Ragnar here.
Ragnar called it accurately.
Yeah.
Always a benefit for Ragnar.
Picked off the warrior.
That's very helpful for the Space Marines. Worth noting again that these Space Marines aren't splashing anything. They are running entirely pure.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
Not at all. I don't know if anybody ever really does that anymore.
Yeah, I don't really see that.
All right, here comes the command shakeout. It looks like it's going to very heavily favor the Space Marines here. Especially on resources, as you can now see. We've got 8 for Seth and only 3 for Dustin.
Only 3, 1 short for the War Leader.
That's right. That's a nasty spot to be in for the Dark Eldar. Just 1 away. He does have an Archon's Terror in hand, so that's at least something.
Or when to use it.
That's right.
You don't want to use it in the wrong time.
Look at that drop pod assault just sitting there.
One of my favorite cards. Indomitable with it.
Yep.
Those cards win battles, I hear.
They sure do, man.
So we're going to see some fireworks fly here at the second planet.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I like these big early battles.
And a drop pod here, it looks like. That gets around Siren's exhausting ability since it's not deployed, it's put into play.
Yep.
Who's he going to find? Veteran Maxos, one of my favorites. I love that guy.
The brother.
Love him, especially when Seth has so many resources.
Yeah.
And bring in more brothers with him.
Keep reinforcing that planet, why don't you?
He's got a Sentinel that could come and play right behind if you need it. I believe Maxos also says put it into play, so Siren would not exhaust the Sentinel either.
Swinging for 2.
It's a big difference.
Will he shield?
He does. Looks like a Sears Exodus.
Yes.
Don't see that card very often at all.
Yeah, not very often at all.
He's playing one of them. Using the den.
Let's move him over. Reinforce. If Maxos is there, that's a good kill and a good planet to win.
And he's got to be thinking he's got 6 resources. Come on, how many more guys are going to come in with through Maxos?
Yep.
You can't Arcanist Hero Maxos since it's unique.
All right, we're shielding 1, taking 1 for Maxos.
Put a Sentinel here. Or is he blanking the Maxos? Looks like he's doing that.
Oh, nice. No reinforcements.
Then he'll have the Cardenas at Planet 2 to his area threat. Which isn't quite so bad since he moved his Chimera tokens away.
Yeah, it looks like Dustin might just win this.
Or he's going to... He just...
He
already won the first planet, which allows you to route a unit.
There you go.
So then just route the Cardenas. There you go.
There you go.
That's a good play.
Well done. All right, so now we still have a battle to be fought here. Packmaster retreats right off.
Wise choice with the Frostfang attached to Ragnar.
Oh, heavy damage coming out of those
look at
rotators.
That. Double rotator. Dealing blows left and right.
And they successfully retreat. All right, so not too bad for the Dark Eldar at that second battle. What was looking like a pretty lopsided win for the Space Marines.
Yeah, pulling
an
I got
Archon's
the terror out of
That's
it.
a big deal. It's a real big deal. Would have been better to pull War Leader, but hey, we'll take what we can get.
No, not necessarily.
That's true.
If you
Depending
keep
on,
low on resources, War Leader
right.
is just going to be a dead card.
Dead. Yeah, and that's been a problem, I guess, for Dustin so far this entire game is just a lack of resources there.
Yeah, you should maybe save them. Just to have those 4 resources. Even if you don't have War Leader, just to bluff a War Leader can really affect your opponent.
That's true. Oh man, pulling the Warlock.
Warlock Destructor.
Great card. 2 War Leaders in hand.
You got another Archon's Terror.
And a Terror. That's an impressive little hand there.
Very impressive. So Seth has 10 resources. What does he have to play with? Blackmane Sentinel, Blood Angels Veterans, Double Indomitable.
Nice.
Blackmane Hunts.
Good hands. I love those Blood Angel Veterans
Me
as
too.
well. Bread and butter card for the Space Marines.
Very, very solid. So looks like Dustin can win the game next turn at Taurus.
That's right.
With the red planets. Bought the other mercenary. Since he's got so many resources, why not? Oh, plays a Void Pirate behind the mercenary. Interesting.
Maybe planning on buying them back.
Not sure why you do that.
Yeah.
Double Warlord in your hand. You want to save your resources.
Warlock coming down at planet 2.
Let's plug in Seth for next turn. So Seth knows that. You could commit to the second planet this turn. Try to fight him ahead of time.
And is Dustin sitting on 4? Doesn't look like it. Gonna go ahead and spend it.
He's
Buy
buying
back
it
that mercenary. Yep.
I'm not sure why you do that with Double Warlord in hand. Especially Yavarin, he only has 1 resource.
Yeah, and
the Void Fighter gives you a card too, but
yep. It's going to be an interesting command cycle.
I think right now you just want to have those resources for those Double War Leader.
Yeah,
you just need to win 1 battle.
You're correct. I think you want to threaten that psychological impact of that War Leader.
Get Taurus next turn, you win the game.
But even Barless now, its battle effect to discard 1 from your opponent's hand will be interesting. Whoa,
true.
Buying back another mercenary. Although that'll kind of even things back out due to the
since Seth passed,
resources there.
I can see doing that since you might get the 2 resources right back. And of course, deny his opponent the 2 resources and card.
Yep.
So it all depends where they go here. It's a pretty important turn. So Dustin's going to 2. I assume Seth will too, if he predicts right. Yep.
That's a big deal.
It is.
Ragnar called it again. Heavy reinforcements coming in there. But it does not appear like we will have enough money to threaten the War Leader again, which is a pity.
Yeah,
and there
might be a mistake.
Plenty of good units to blanket this planet as well between Maxos and the Cardinis.
So time to do reactions. Seth has initiative. He's got Ragnar and possibly his Blackmane Sentinel down at Yvarn to bring over. Doing 2 damage to Kith. Here comes the Sentinel.
Nice.
Getting the command, 2 cards resource, not bad for 1 planet.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting the second planet also. Dustin will get the rest.
3 resources, just shy.
Yet again.
There it is, the Sentinel. See ya. Back to HQ with you.
Playing it before, you might randomly discard it. Probably a War Leader here.
Here it comes.
Yep.
There's 1 of 2.
Probably a relief for Seth, seeing one of those go.
Yeah. All right, so that adds Barless to the Space Marine arsenal here. Giving them 2 green and
all
a
it comes
blue.
down to the next turn at Taurus.
That's
Whoever wins
right.
that wins the game.
That's it for all the tuna.
So the game will probably be won right here at this turn. Whoever comes out ahead will
An exciting pre-battle.
big advantage. Yeah, preemptive attack here. Seth called him out.
5 resources to 1. That's a pretty heavy advantage, as well as in cards. Only 1 shield left in Dustin's hand.
And Dustin might have gone to first planet that turn. If he would have won Barless this turn, then Seth would have to win the next 2 planets. I guess he could have left Osseous go.
Oh man, Packmaster getting bloodied up.
Yeah, Frostfang.
Doing some work. Dustin's in a tight spot here.
Yes, very tight.
All right, Chimera coming in. Dustin is out of shields now. A few left for Seth.
I discarded his Germinatus.
Scouts.
Kith is bloodied.
Ooh, bloodied Kith. That's a pity.
Big swing there.
But that Warlock is still standing and swinging hard.
Indomitable.
There it is.
Yes.
Prevent it all.
I think Seth will have a good chance of winning this game. I believe he has another Indomitable in hand.
Yeah, he does.
Hard to get through two of those. He's got a tactical squad sitting there ready to.
The Cardini's blowing things up.
Do some AoE if Dustin sticks around.
Yeah.
I don't believe he would. Should use his den to evacuate those tokens right now, probably. There he goes, does that. How many units do they each have? Because if Seth is able to trigger Taurus, that's just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 for Dustin. Ooh.
He got the Siren. There we go.
Boom.
Ambush is deploying, so Siren can exhaust it.
That's right.
So Seth forgot.
But hey,
Dustin did not.
They ready up. So let's see. Cardini's were already blanked?
No, he blanked the Maxo. So
oh, okay. All the far out. Cardini's then probably going to open up here. Still a reasonably good attack, but we'll see.
So it looks like Dustin has 10 units.
Go with that Sentinel. Yes.
Seth
yeah, with the Warlord. I forgot the Warlord.
7. So if doesn't want Seth to trigger Taurus, he'll leave his guys there. Just go down a ball of flames, but at least Dustin or Seth won't trigger Taurus then.
Indomitable again from the Warlock attack.
Make him use it.
Cardini's. And the Warlock is down.
Yeah, it's going to be very rough for Dustin here to come back.
Now he can swarm that planet back up again with Chimeras, but there will not be any more entering play now that Kith is bloodied.
Right. So he could also lose a game by Kith getting bloodied, so.
That's right. Now just a 1-5.
After say getting defeated again. She's already bloodied. So Dustin doesn't have much of a backup. A rogue trader, he's not going to win any battles for you.
Yeah, no.
In a raid.
It's not a very favorable hand.
Not at all.
But if he plays his cards right, he will have enough to bring in that war leader.
Seth has an amazing presence at the first planet here. Just played Ragnar's War Camp on top of it.
It's a good one.
Really don't see Dustin being able to pull this one out now. Yikes.
Yeah. It's pretty heavily stacked. Blood Angel veterans are going to come into that planet. There's a lot of good stuff waiting in the wings. All right. Chimera's swarming back. Taking that space taxi.
Blood Angels. Play it now just in case he blanks veteran Maxos later on.
That's right. No reason to not. It's down to this planet, everybody. Setting the dials, but I think we all know where everybody's going.
Actually, Dustin probably shouldn't go to planet 1 because you just have to retreat right away.
Yeah, that's true.
So he should just go somewhere else.
It's going to 3. And look at that. 3 Chimeras and maybe a war leader.
Against a massive army.
All right. So a little late, but the war leader is very probably going to make an appearance here. Just scored a nice dose of shields.
Not going to be enough.
Yeah.
This is one reason I like to splash Chaos and Dark Elder for Warp Storm.
Warp Storm is an excellent choice.
So if your opponent has a massive army like we do right now, that Warp Storm can do lots of damage.
Yeah, it sure can. I got to experience the fun of that yesterday.
He has a Twisted Laboratory, but he didn't use it yet.
All right, Space 4, you know what that means. Boom, Maxos out of here.
He could have blanked the tactical squad. Yeah, Seth should easily have this.
Yep, got a lot of plinking damage coming in now. Let's see how it plays out.
Now he's doing a Twisted Laugh.
There we go, on a Blood Angel.
A little late.
All right, shielding some of that. Recruits out.
Who needs those?
That's right. He was a little over-eager, honestly.
Yeah.
Too eager to please. There you have it, folks. Sealing it up pretty quickly here.
Another Kith falls in the top 8.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many.
I believe there were 7. That's what I heard. At least 2 have been defeated.
That's incredible. Okay, so yeah, so Seth wins this. He advances to the top 4. We lose a great game by both players.
Yeah.
Exciting.